Welcome, everybody out there in the internet, to episode 117 on this 701 of Sis and Big Pops Culture. That's right. I am Big Pops, the most American and 4th of July-ish. I'm just getting ready for Independence Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the most American. But anyway.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Anywho, yeah, I'm Todd Turner, Mosaic Fan Art.
Hi, sweet friends. I am Hannah Jo, aka Sis, and together we are an adult daughter and father duo. We dive into all things geek, nerd, and fandom. Every episode is family friendly.
It's been a little bit since we've been here.
Minute. We're so excited to hang out with you, sweet friends.
I know. So, Hannah, since it's been a while, tell everybody what we do here.
Yeah, friends, we're so glad for you to hang out with us. Here's what we're going to do as per the always. We're going to start with chitter-chattering about some nerd news. Again, it's been a minute. So my nerd news is very Hannah-lensed nerd news. Things Hannah cares about.
Mine are very Pops
Perfect.
lens.
We love that. We're going to chat about what we've been binging. Pops is going to share his pull list with us. If you don't know what that is, don't stressy spaghetti. We'll tell you all about it. And
we
we're
don't want spaghetti stressed. We want it al dente.
We want our spaghetti to be the most delicious spaghetti that has ever existed.
We're going to review a movie that just came out at the end of June. I think June 30th, maybe.
Yes.
On Netflix called K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, yeah. And
She is driving me crazy because she wants to know how I feel about it.
Dad, tell me. Did you like it?
And I'm like,
Dad.
save it for the podcast.
I'm like, you could tell me.
I will.
But
just
whatever.
A little bit.
At the very end, I have to wait the entire time.
Do you want to do it first?
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, let's just dive into nerd news to us. That's right. This is the last time that Hannah will take it away from the Memphis news desk.
Hey, that's a fact. Okay. So again, as I mentioned before, my nerd news is very Hannah nerd news. The first is that Devil Wears Prada 2 is officially in the works, and the OG stars of the film have signed on to return. I thought
that they were almost done filming this, but they haven't started yet.
It says in the works.
In the works. So we're talking Anne Hathaway, Glenn Close, or Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep. Okay,
I don't remember. I never saw the first one.
What?
No, I only watch things that don't have the devil in them.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Emily Blunt is in it, and people forget that Emily Blunt is in it because she has.
I didn't even know she was in it.
Red hair and a lot of eyeliner.
A lot of eyeliner.
A lot of eyeliner, Dad.
Okay, I'll have to look at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they're Coolio. Never seen the first one.
Well, again, this is some Hannah focused news. So this is going to be for the girls.
I've watched 3 trailers.
I wonder if one of them is one that I have seen.
I don't know which one to start with. So
start with a good one.
Oh, they were all good, which was exciting. I'll start with the Fantastic Four. They released the final trailer. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
So they're all it's really good. They highlight each individual character in it. Ben is walking down Yancey Street, and some guy's like, "Hey, say the thing." Who knows? Come on, say it. He goes, "It's only done in the cartoons." He goes, "Come on, it's clobbering time." Because Ben won't say it. And at the end,
he does not.
Johnny is shooting him up into space or whatever. And he's like, "Say it, Ben, say it." He goes, "No, say it." He goes, "No, say it." And then he puts his hands together, but then he doesn't say it. So he does. But that's not what I wanted to say about that.
Okay, what?
What I wanted to say about it is he has a beard in that scene.
Ben Grimm has a beard?
The Thing has a beard? Rock beard.
A rock beard?
Yes. So let me give you some comic book lore.
Okay.
The Thing in the comic books only ages when he's not the Thing.
Interesting.
So when he's human, he ages, but when he's not, he does not age.
That's honestly kind of sad.
Yes. So there is a comic book run. Jonathan Hickman was the writer, and where that like you see Ben Grimm, he finally passes away at like the year 6,000 and something, and he's old and he has a big rock beard. That's the only time I've ever seen him with a beard. So
I wonder if he they had to skip through space or something, but he had to continue on the planet.
I'm wondering
the Roman.
I don't. Yes, like there you go.
Like
the
Rory.
Centurion. What was he? The Centurion.
The Centurion. The last
Yes,
Centurion.
the last Centurion.
Yeah.
Like Rory.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
who
need
knows?
to watch that again.
Yeah. So there you
Rock
go.
beard. Rock beard.
I know, that
rock
looks really
beard.
cool.
I Googled it and it does indeed look like a beard. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's a nice beard. It's not long. It's good size.
Rock
What else
beards.
What else you
New
got?
trends for summer trend for 2025. Look out for a rock beard.
Go ahead.
Okay. Vin Diesel has confirmed.
I saw it. I was waiting for you to say it. I did not say it because I knew you would.
Well,
this is weird.
And so I have mixed feelings about it. Vin Diesel has confirmed that Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor, is going to return for the Fast and Furious finale. And everyone, LOL, that's probably not true. All of the people that are into
Everybody
the
knows.
Fast and Furious lore. Okay, I mean, yeah, because this was like one of the first times it was done. Paul Walker passed away while Furious 7 was being filmed.
And his two brothers
Came in because one had the same build, but one had a more similar face.
right.
And so they used his two brothers and to like honor him. And it's honestly very beautiful. I remember
It's like
crying in the theater.
He like just rode off.
Yeah. Which I felt like they did a very good job at like kind of tying that story together and honoring the actor
I agree.
and the character.
I agree.
So I don't know how I feel about him coming back. I also don't know how I feel
And it's the final, right? It's
the last movie. So
Fast X Part 2.
Yeah. So I think that they're like bringing like any person that was in
Fast and the Finalist.
I think Gal Gadot is in it. I think Gal Gadot has been like not actually dead.
I don't even remember her character. That's what.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah,
She's in Fast 5. Anyways. But I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either. I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's gonna have the reaction he thinks it's gonna have.
I don't know because it's a mixed bag for me. It depends on how they do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But also, it just makes me icky in general.
I know.
I agree. Okay.
So I also saw a trailer for one called Project Hail Mary.
That was on my list too. I was going to say
Okay.
one of them has to be the one that's on my list.
That looks fantastic.
I love it. Okay, tell everybody the premise.
So first of all, the story is by the same guy who wrote The Martian.
Yes.
So the premise is all the stars in the whole galaxy are
Infected.
blinking out or infected with something. We don't know what, except for one star somewhere. And they need to send someone there to find out why. And it starts with Ryan Gosling waking up on a ship.
His hair is so long.
And he's like, why am I millions of miles from my apartment in a spaceship?
I think that they abducted him against his will.
They did, because he's a teacher. I don't know what kind of teacher he is. It's probably has something to do.
I think that this is something that feels like true to me, because he has like a doctorate in chemical, like
or
molecular biology or something like that.
Something that would,
But my chemistry teacher was doctor. Was not like she had her doctorate in chemistry and decided that she didn't want to do anything but teach high school students chemistry, which is not what I would choose to do and live my life. But I can't remember her last name, but it was Dr. R. So that does happen. Like teachers do choose, like people that have their doctorates choose to teach high schoolers chemistry.
Yeah, but do you think he was an astronaut and then quit?
No,
I put the not in astronaut. He said that.
I think that he was maybe like doing sciencey stuff adjacent to being an astronaut, but like hadn't gone through astronaut training.
What we don't know. But anyway, he gets shipped out into space and he meets an alien. Mm-hmm. So, and I guess the alien, it looks like, is probably the reason, whatever the alien is doing is probably the reason why that star is. I don't know. But anyway, it looks amazing. I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, me too. What else you got?
It looks really fun.
It does.
Yeah, I think it does look really fun.
And I love The Martian, so I actually might get this book and read it.
Really? The Project Hail Mary?
I don't know. I'm sure I know it's a book. I don't know what the name of the book is. Is that the name of the book?
The Martian was the name of, was it not?
I don't know.
I think it was called The Martian, the first one.
I'll have to do some research.
Okay. Have you heard the new Disney theme?
The new Disney what?
The new Disney theme.
Like
so you know
music?
how like, yeah. So like when you like, they've changed it.
No.
Why changed it, Dad. So so like the thing goes over, right? But they've changed the music and it's not good. Well, it might be that it's not good, but it's not what I grew up with. And I think that I'm entering that stage of life.
Well, I mean, I don't understand what Disney seems to be making some weird decisions lately.
I hear you on that one, my dear papa.
So, I don't know. Their movie that came out, the Elio or whatever, apparently it was a dud.
It did bad. That was a Disney Pixar film.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah, and I was talking to one of my girlfriends about K-pop Demon Hunters and about how it's like huge. Like it is everywhere. It's all over
sequel
TikTok.
already happening.
Like it's huge and it's everywhere. And we were like, do you think it would be that big if it wasn't just randomly dropped on Netflix?
I don't know. We can talk about. Honestly,
I don't think so.
Now, I don't think so. I don't
think it would be.
Because here's the deal: I wouldn't have gone and seen it.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't have said that was a pretty good movie.
I'm so glad. Okay, we'll talk about it later. It was so good. I wept. It was wonderful. But like,
anywho,
it has a broader audience, and so I do think part of it is like going to see movies. I think the types of movies that are going to be made and are going to be released on the big screen, I think it is shifting, and I think it will continue to shift.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like to go to the movies.
I mean, same. And I want to continue going to the movies.
Maybe I'll go see F1 this weekend if we have a bad night or something.
I wouldn't be mad about that. I've heard it's really good.
I've heard it's really good. And that's by Apple. So Apple chose to do that. Yeah.
I'm going to go see Fast and Furious when it comes out. I'm going to go see the new Avatar when it comes out this December. I love going to the movies, but I don't know. It's expensive. It's expensive for parents to take a lot of kids to the movie.
It's not that expensive where I live.
But I mean, if you're like where I live, it's
to take a kid
for an adult.
Yeah, you'd have to go to a matinee for sure. Because you're breaking the bank with the popcorn and stuff too. Yeah, so I get it. But, so I am against changing theme songs. I'm against it.
Yeah.
So are you?
I'm mad that Pixar's had a couple bombs here recently.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Hate it for him.
So one of the big yearly books in comics is called the Hellfire Gala. So
Gala or Gala?
Same difference.
Okay.
You say potato, I say
you say potato,
potato,
and I say potato.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
What gala?
Yeah, Hellfire. Okay. So there used to be, back when all the mutants were good and evil, and then they became all mutants were allowed to be part of this weird island, and now that island's gone. So anyway, it was called the Hellfire Club. Was like they were bad mutants, but they were like rich, and they were like they had money, so that they were like, how like rich people, but they're really bad, but they make it look like they're good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anywho, so the book that's coming out tomorrow is called the Hellfire Vigil, which is their annual Hellfire book.
Okay.
The big deal about it is Storm. We all know who Storm is.
Yep.
She has a vision from the mutant who can see Destiny, I think, who can see all the futures of her child.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do we feel about that?
they've been hinting about this for a while. Back when she had a relationship with the Black Panther, there was actually a comic book where they had like 2 children in the future. This child, so she immediately goes takes a pregnancy test and she is not pregnant. But Storm has her own comic book right now. She's like about issue 9, 10, maybe, I don't know. I couldn't read them. Maybe more than that. In issue 3, she got very close to Wolverine. Okay. The child is Wolverine and Storm's child.
That's wild.
It's a girl.
I'm just all I'm imagining is like Halle Berry,
Hugh Jackman.
Like Hugh Jackman's like love child, like what that child would look like.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
So there you go. Mm-hmm. And
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's supposed to be, I think she's going to be born, or the comic book's going to come out. That's the 6/16 of next year.
Okay.
June 16th of next year. That's their big deal.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, interesting. Dear Papa.
What?
Have you seen the trailer for Now You See Me 3?
No, I didn't think there was a trailer. Is it a real trailer? I don't think they've even started it yet. Are you 100% sure it's the trailer? I thought this was like baloney trailer. I thought it was like one of those fake trailers.
It's like out. It's being released this November.
Okay. No, I have not seen it.
The trailer was Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Wait. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Now You See Me 3. The trailer was released in April. Do you not think it was? Do you think it's a lie?
I didn't know that it had come out yet. Let's see. Now You See Me 3.
Now You Don't 3. It's coming out in November.
Yeah, it is. There it is. I see it. Oh, yeah. They've got the young kids.
Yeah.
Okay, take it back. I'm taking it back. I did watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
The girl who was not in the second one is in this one.
I was so glad.
There was an issue. I read about why she wasn't there. It had something to do with something in her family life or something was why she couldn't be there. But I don't think it was a bad thing. I think it was I don't know. Anyway, but that's why she wasn't in the last one. I had never watched them, and I watched them both just recent.
You had seen Now You See Me.
The first one. I hadn't seen the second one.
Okay. Whoa. Because Trevin, and that's like a comfort movie. Like if we can't think of something to throw on, we throw on like one of like 5 things. Knight's Tale, Now You See Me, an Ocean's movie.
That's what we should do. Comfort films.
Like we just like
Big Pop and Sis comfort films. The movies you put on. Yeah. Day After Tomorrow.
Oh, classic. Classic.
So what were you wanting to tell me about it? So I am excited.
I'm excited about it. I couldn't remember if we had talked about it, and I saw the trailer again here recently, and I was like, if Dad doesn't know that this is happening, he needs to know that it's happening.
I remember now, because I had thought, well, I would see and everybody say stuff about it, and I was like, oh, then it was like, no, it's a baloney, but then they did come out with the trailer. I did see it. So yes, I'm excited. I want to see that. I don't know if I'll go see it in the theater, but I would love to. Who knows?
I'm excited about it.
All right, my last piece of news.
Okay.
Growing up, there was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called The Running Man.
I saw that they're redoing it.
Yes. So The Running Man is based on a Stephen King book or short story. The Running Man, I loved it. It was so good. It was so bad it was good. The best thing about it growing up was that Richard Dawson, the guy you do not know, he was the host of Family Feud, and everyone loved him. The big thing about Richard Dawson was that every time there was a girl, every time he kissed every girl, every woman. Yes.
I know about that.
But he had never been in a TV show or a movie. He'd just been that, and he was fantastic as the bad guy in it.
Really? In The Running Game?
In The Running Man.
Running Man.
So what happened, Arnold Schwarzenegger was a military guy, and he was supposed to shoot up at a crowd, and he refused to do it, so they stripped him, and then he couldn't get work, and then they made it look like they doctored this footage to show that he was the villain. So they arrest him, and you can either, be killed, or you can go on this.
Absolutely not.
You have to go on the Running Man, and you run. And if you get to the end without being killed, you get money and whatever. So this is, and your record expunged or whatever. So
Yeah.
this stars Glenn Powell. The bad guy is Josh Brolin.
Okay, Josh Brolin.
There's like William H. Macy's in it. Michael Cera's in it. There's a whole, and they've changed it a little bit. They have Glenn Powell can't get a job. He's got his daughter who's sick. So the way for him to make this money and get everything back on track is for him to enter this thing where he is the running man. And this is different in that you have to stay alive for 30 days. And everyone's out to get you.
Every single person on the face of the planet.
Every single person. But there are like 7 or 8 people.
Like havens?
That are like, especially that's what they have like special talents, and they go after you too. So in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, people would like vote on what person to send. Send Sub-Zero after him, or send this person after him. So
here's what these people would never do. Go find a random holler in Eastern Kentucky and don't leave.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But he's in the city. You would never be found. But there's cameras everywhere, blah, blah, blah.
I'm just saying, if you can make it to Eastern Kentucky, just get somewhere, hunker down.
So that's my last piece of news. It looks fantastic. It is going to be rated R 100%.
Yeah. It's Paramount.
You should watch the trailer. It is like, I guarantee you, Trevin will want to see this movie.
I saw some ads for it, and I was like, is it? But I saw some ads, and I also saw but I think I saw the old picture with Arnold Schwarzenegger, like his, and I was like, I don't think I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's so bad, it's good. It's one of those. All right, you got anything else?
Purge flavor.
It feels like a bunch of different movies meshed together, but yeah.
I don't have any other news.
All right. Well, let's just hop into binging. Hannah,
yes.
What has been on your list lately?
Man, a lot of things have been on my list lately. I've been reading a lot of books. For our dear sweet listeners, if anyone is like, man, really into my book list and how many books I've read, I'm so sorry. For I have not caught up. I have not continued doing it. I'm very, very behind in writing my books down, but I'm still costing Amazon money and reading a lot on my Kindle Unlimited app. This is a little silly. I have been rewatching all of the Hunger Games movies.
Listen, they've been popping up left and right.
I don't know.
I think it's because the new movie is coming out.
Yeah, the Haymitch, the 50th Quarter Quell.
What are they on? Or do you just have the DVDs?
They're on Max.
Yeah, so I think, and they keep popping up on Max when I hop on there.
Yeah, they're on Max, and I enjoy them. I skipped the first one, but I watched Catching Fire, and I'm on Mockingjay Part 2 at this point, because I've seen the first one more times than I've seen any of the other ones.
Well, of course, because it was the first one.
Yeah, it was the first one. But I mean, hey, worth watching. Read those books. Those are great books. I read them when I was in high school. So maybe if you have a kiddo who's middle high school, sophomore, freshman, sophomore in high school, that'd be a great read. They're excellent. Trevin got me the DVDs for the IT Crowd. Do you remember when I first watched that?
I remember you talking about that. Yes.
Yeah. It is a British
Explain to people
comedy.
What that is.
Yeah. So the IT Crowd, it's like a joke on the It Crowd. And it is these group of these 3 people that work in the IT department at this big corporation, but you don't know what the corporation does. And it's just like a sitcom. They're 20-minute episodes.
It's like The Office.
Yeah. No, because it's funnier and it's a lot drier. And it's a lot like they're like caricatures of people.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm trying to. The cast is Chris O'Dowd. Chris O'Dowd. O'Dowd.
No. I didn't know.
He's in Bridesmaids. He's
I never saw it.
The male lead in Bridesmaids, and
never saw it.
A famous British comedian. Another famous British comedian. Anyways, it's very funny. I just giggle And I'm like, I don't know why I like this, but I don't like other dry stuff. And Trevin's like, it's just ridiculous. And there's a laugh track. It just hits you.
Oh, there's a laugh track. That's funny.
I am happy about the laugh track because let me tell you, that TV show makes me giggle. So
Awesome.
watching the IT crowd, watching Hunger Games. Trevin's got a couple new puzzle games I've been watching him play.
Okay.
One is like, it's called The Room 3. And it's just a bunch of puzzle games. Like the craftsman has created all of these puzzles you have to solve.
Okay.
And another one is weird, and I don't know how to explain it except you.
What's the name of it?
I don't know what it's called. You're a little person, but you're a cube, and you can only go forward, back, like up, down, left, right, and you have to push blocks into other spaces.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. To make things or to get things out or whatever.
Yeah. But the dimensions are weird, and so you can exit one way and show up another place, and you can like enter into something that already exists on the board, but now you're on the board, but you're also inside the board, and it's like
that's cool
and confusing.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I just finished. I've been reading just off and on stuff. We've watched a lot of sports.
Oh yeah.
But I read just recently a Human Torch miniseries that was written in 2003. It was six issues, and it was okay. It was disappointing. I read it on Hoopla.
We love Hoopla.
I'm like,
house.
it's the whole thing about the Fantastic Four. I mean, why would you try to solve something on your own when you could go and ask your friends and your family to help you? No, I'm gonna do it by myself. It doesn't make sense.
Silly.
Anyway. So I started watching, and so let's just go with this. We're going back to Stephen King. So
are you a Stephen King fan?
No, not really, because I'm not a huge Stephen King fan.
Fair.
But there was a miniseries when I was not super young, but young enough, like in high school, called The Stand.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he wrote a book.
Stand.
It's like 17 inches tall, the book.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I loved the miniseries that you can watch for free on YouTube, the one from the 80s or early 90s, whatever. And it's basically a good versus evil, the devil versus God's chosen people. I mean, it's about as spiritual as you can get for Stephen King. So apparently, I did not know this because I was just trying to find something to watch. There is a newer one, probably within the last 3 or 4 years.
I was going to say, I've heard that here recently.
Paramount. Stars James Marsden.
It's 2020, 2021, which is funny because it's about a plague.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Yeah. Well, the plague was incidental. That really, and so Whoopi Goldberg's in it.
Okay, Whoopi Goldberg.
Kinnear is in it. You know him.
Oh, Alexander Skarsgård.
Forlorn. Yeah. One of the Skarsgårds is in
Forlorn.
it. So
there's a lot of people in this.
It was really good until it got to the episode when they were in Vegas, and it got adulty fast. Like, there's no way that could have been on TV. It had to be straight to streaming.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. I think they wanted to show that it was as close to a den of debauchery, depravity as humanly possible. And they did it. I had to turn it off. So I had to stop.
Man.
It's just too much for me. I mean, it's adult to begin with. There's a lot of cussing and stuff like that. And but I knew that going into it because I really liked the story.
Yeah.
But I had to stop. So that's it right now.
Man.
Now sports are almost over. But so as well, go ahead.
Banana Ball. We were watching. Have you seen Banana Ball?
I know what it is. They were in Louisville, $350 a ticket.
They're expensive tickets.
That's crazy.
We were talking. This was okay. So Banana Ball, for those of you who don't know, the Savannah Bananas, they have their like own rules for baseball to make baseball like more fun and
it's
quicker.
Like Harlem Globetrotters for baseball.
Yes, but they have like their own teams, and so Trevin, and so like they are the party animals, the Savannah Bananas, the firefighters, and the it's the Texas one.
I don't know. The Texas Hold'ems.
The Texas Hold'ems.
That would be a good name for it. Texas Pete. Texas Toast.
Bananas team.
Texas.
The Texas Toast. The Texas Tailgaters.
Oh my gosh.
And so Trevin and I were talking about like, okay, what if it was like a marketing assignment to like make up your own bananas team?
Okay.
What would you like? What sort of banana ball team would you make? What would be like your gimmick for a Savannah Bananas team? I decided that it would be really funny if it was just like a straight man team and all of them like we have like an office worker and one's a receptionist and they like have all of these like super lame jobs, but they're like very silly and being like the straight man character.
The Kentucky Hillbillies.
I mean, like there are so many fun things that you could do.
I like the straight man team. That sounds fun.
Yeah. But yeah, we were watching Savannah Bananas at a restaurant the other day.
That's funny.
And we went home and pulled it back up. It was on YouTube and we watched the end of the game.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, I wanted to go see them before anybody knew who they were. But now you can't. But so I have been playing a lot of Mario Kart Tour on my phone. Thank you, Corey. You stink. You're the one that got me into that. I'm on it every day.
That's hysterical. Are you winning? Are you good?
I mean, yeah, I'm not bad. The issue is that there are certain stuff you just cannot get and cannot beat unless you buy their gold pass or their tour stuff. And I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. It's hard for me to complete a task and you get 5 stars. There's like 4 things. So you get 5 stars, you can get 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, and 3 stars. And it's hard for me to leave one with just 4 stars.
Oh yeah.
But it's impossible for me to get enough points with the characters that I have available to me.
Yeah.
To, instead of clearing the board, complete the board. It's terrible.
That would drive Trevin absolutely bonkers.
It's killing me. But it's really good. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
I love that.
So there you go.
Mario Kart Tour.
Mario Kart Tour. Free on the phone.
We love something being free on the phone. High key.
I do it. Absolutely. All right, Hannah.
Yes. So, friends, we are going to chitter chat now about Dear Papa's pull list. If you don't know what a pull list is, again, our spaghetti should be al dente, not stressed.
Not stressed. We don't want it to crack under pressure.
We are chillas. We're cool as
Godzillas. This is the year of Godzilla, by the way.
It is. We love Godzilla. Anyways, Dad, a pull list. I got off track. A pull list is a list that you give the proprietor of your local comic book shop. And what they do is they sometimes special order, but for sure, pull from their inventory. Haha, see what we did there? The books that you are collecting. That way you can make sure that you have all of the books that you're collecting. So Pops has curated a list for us. He is going to share with us a DC comic, a Marvel comic, an independent comic, as well as a new #1 if you want to get started collecting comic books but don't know where to start, and his book of the week, which is his mostest, favoriteest, coolest book that he has read.
That's it.
My Dear Papa.
So we are going to jump right in. This is my first book. Is an independent. It is from Image Comics. It is Undiscovered Country, issue 31.
I know Undiscovered Country.
It's because I've talked about it because I like it.
Okay.
It's the one where the United States walls itself off from everybody. There's a plague outside, and then people go in, and like things of like time has gone wacky in there, and there's all different zones and stuff.
Oh,
anyway.
And it's like the girl who's like drawn in like old school art at the very beginning.
No.
What's that?
That's Adventure Man.
Oh, no.
No, I don't know.
Okay. I think I'm
Anyway, I don't know. So maybe I don't know. So this is the beginning of the last story arc. So it has been.
That? You've collected this for a while.
I have, which is funny because I picked it up. It was there, and I was like, "Oh, there's a book." I didn't expect to see a book, and there's actually a letter at the end from the authors, and it starts. It looks like it's the Declaration of Independence, and it says, "It's been a while." That's what it says.
Department of Truth should have done something like that.
Yeah. So this is written by the same guy who did We Have Demons and the guy who did 8 Billion Genies together. They write this
We
book.
love both of those gentlemen.
Yeah. So this is the beginning of the end of the story. It would be a terrible place for people to jump on. Absolutely horrible.
Wait for the trade.
Wait, 100%. But we are getting to the end of it, and I'm excited.
Good.
We get the characters actually leave Earth and are on the moon now.
We love the moon.
So, yeah. All right.
That's so funny.
So my DC comic is Mr. Terrific, Year 1, Issue 2. I think I might have mentioned the first issue.
Year 1. Yeah.
So this is issue 2. And this is, I really like this book because it has 2 artists in it. One draws the stuff that's happening now. And the one is when he goes back to when he was first becoming himself and getting why he became Mr. Terrific. And it has, so there was a Mr. Terrific ages ago in like the 30s and 40s. And it was called the Justice Society of America. Well, the Mr. Terrific basically decides has nothing to live for now. And as he's on this bridge getting ready to do something he shouldn't do, he is confronted by the Spectre. The Spectre is a big, huge white guy in a green hood and green cape and everything. He is basically the Angel of Vengeance.
Oh.
Is who he is called. But he's tethered to a human, a guy who used to be alive. And there is a lot of spiritual talk in this book.
Interesting.
And I wasn't going to collect this book. I just got the first issue, but then I picked up the second issue.
And you're liking it.
And I love it.
Oh, I love that. We love a sleeper hit.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be. People thought it was,
pretty lame.
No, people thought it was going to be big.
And
they were correct.
Don't we hate it when they're right?
Yes. But we get the whole entire, we find out the whole issue with, if people have read the, and you know anything about Mr. Terrific, his wife died and she was pregnant because that was one of the questions in the adventure.
In the Adventure Man.
Strange Adventures. Yeah. Strange Adventures. He was like, ask me a question I don't know the answer to. What was the sex of your unborn child? Remember when it asked that?
Woof.
And so we find out what happened to his wife and that she was actually the smartest of the two. It's very interesting. So anyway, good book. I like it. I'm going to keep it. It's only going to be, I would imagine, 6-7 issues, so it'll be gone soon.
Okay.
And my Marvel book is, I hit it all the time. It's Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 18. This is the book in the alternate universe where Gwen Stacy is Mysterio. She isn't dead. Peter Parker has a daughter and a son. The son is basically has the Venom suit, which isn't really Venom. It's a nanotech suit, but it's Venom. And they go back to New York. Spider-Man and the Green Goblin are buddies, and they're fighting crime. They're getting ready to try to find out, how to stop what's going on with, basically it's the Kingpin. And Peter Parker's son has gotten like a girlfriend who is the new Black Cat. Okay. She's young. And she calls him, says, I need help. Basically, she just sets him up as a trap, and he gets...
Aw, Black Cat.
And guess who's trap sprung by the Kingpin? Yep. So anyway.
Spider-Man is the original Crim fighter.
The original what?
The original Crim fighter.
What's Crim mean?
The comic book that I wrote.
Oh,
I was
that's
a
right.
small
Crim
child.
Fighter. I still have it, by the way.
Spider-Man, the original Crim fighter.
Fighter. Hilarious. Oh. So my new number 1.
Yes.
Is it's an Image book.
Okay, we love Image.
We do like Image because they're $3.99. Almost every Image book is $3.99. And Marvel books are $4.99. So this Marvel book was $4.99. The DC book was $3.99. Thank goodness. Both image books are $3.99. My book of the week is
$5 million. $5 million.
$5.99.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
anyway, this is
Image
called
book is called what?
News from the Fallout.
Okay.
So this is sort of takes place during the nuclear testing, and these army guys are supposed to be out there, and I think they're basically being guinea pigs to see what would happen with the fallout of these bombs that they're trying. Well, it turns them into like zombies.
Oh man.
Some type of creature. That's not a zombie, but it's a creature. And it's like a restricted area now.
Yeah.
And the art style is really cool. I'm going to show Hannah the art style.
I Googled it. The art style is
black
really
and white,
cool.
And it's creepy.
How would you describe that font?
There's not really any specific
The news from the
font.
Font is like really interesting.
Oh, I see. It's sort of got edges. Like it's like It's like if you wrote the word out, crumpled the paper, but smoothed it out as best as you can. That's what I think it would look like. Yeah.
It does look like the OG like nuclear warning writings.
It's like takes place in 1985 or 1945. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So after the nuclear testing.
Yeah. So there's like a letter in the back about top secret special handling. And then there's like a menu from one of the diners that's in the thing. Like you can get the meat and eggs for 75 cents. So yeah, it's really cool. All right. So my book of the week.
It's the book of the week.
So I don't necessarily think this is the best book of the week, but I think it's, I don't know if it's my favoriteest, but I think it's probably the most important book of the week.
Okay. Interesting. Tell me more.
This is a DC issue 1. The new history of the DC universe.
Okay. Why?
Well, because everything gets changed all the time. Like
I
DC,
call nonsense on that one.
Well, DC's notorious for it. They reboot their universe all the time.
I mean, they do have some of the most iconic people.
They do. The Crisis on Infinite Earths reboot. We do New 52 reboot. We do what is that? Future State reboot. We do DC All In. So
reboot.
So this is the history. This is the official book of history.
Okay.
Why it happened, where it happened, when it happened.
I get why it's $6. Dang.
Yeah. It is. It's a lot of dialogue, a lot of writing, very heavy. But the art is good in it, and it's being told by Barry Allen, the Flash, because he's the
because he's the only one that knows all of the history and all of the world.
Because he goes to everywhere. Yeah, because he messes with it all the time.
But I mean, the Flash.
It's really good. So I mean, if you want to know the history of the DC universe about all their characters, this would be a good way to start. This first issue ends with Superman being launched from Krypton.
Okay. There he goes.
That's how it ends. Yeah. So there you go. So it's supposed to be in chronological order.
Okay,
we'll see. I don't know.
That's cool. Are you going to get all of them, do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably
you got that one.
I know, but it's money. I don't know. $6 seems pretty steep.
That's expensive.
We'll see.
$6 is expensive. That's like 2 coffees.
No. That's like 3/4 of a coffee at Starbucks.
You're getting big coffees.
Oh, if you're going to go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
All right.
Pop
Hannah
says.
and I watched a movie that just came out on Netflix called K-Pop Demon Hunter.
I think that I had to convince you a little bit.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Hannah, tell everybody what this movie is.
Okay. K-Pop Demon Hunters came out June 20th.
20th. Okay. June 20th.
And so it is like a musical fantasy film. And it is an animated film where these throughout time, these three women have been selected.
Yes, but now let me tell you, the throughout time thing, that is very minor. That just sets up the story. The story does not go through time.
No, it's in the present moment.
It's in the present moment. Right. Go ahead.
So these women use their voices to sing, to
create the
Hanmoon, which is created by bringing together the people of the world and their spirits joining together to create a barrier to keep demons from coming into the earth to like eat their souls.
Or, as I like to say, three sanctums all over the world to create a shield around the earth. It's the exact same thing.
Very similar, yes.
Exact same thing. But anyway.
Yeah.
So they did take that from that.
So these three girls, our girly pops are named Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. And they are best friends who are working together to create the golden Hanmoon. And so once the golden Hanmoon has been created, demons cannot get through at all. Until that's created. So right now it's just like regular. So they're trying to like get to this golden Hanmoon, which has yet to be created. So that's what the girly pops are doing. And then in the demon
I don't want to give it away.
I want to give it all away because I want to talk about the end.
Okay, well go ahead.
Because I feel like
here's the deal, folks. We are spoiling this.
Spoiling this major. If you do not want to be spoilered.
Go watch it. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, and then come back. You've been warned.
You've been warned for spoilers. Spoilers. Okay. In the demon land, a gentleman named Genu creates this idea of, we have been...
It's a demon boy band is what he creates. He creates a demon boy band.
They need to fight fire with fire. They need to come alongside.
They want to steal the fans. They'll steal the voice, the ability to create the Hanmoon.
Yeah. And this demon boy band is hysterical.
One's like got a baby face. One's got like super abs.
No, they literally, their names are, their names,
Baby.
Yeah. What are their, it's like.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they're funny.
So anyway,
funny names.
He convinces the head bad guy, like the devil or the big demon, which has got a weird name. Yeah. That this is how we can defeat them.
And he buys it.
Yes. The big thing is that the way to tell if something is a demon or not is they have patterns. I don't know where that came from. They're basically
you don't?
No. What?
I think that it makes so much sense. I think it's so meaningful that they use the word patterns because they could have used the word marks.
Why patterns?
Because you learn that so much of the way that Guima like forces people into like submission to him is through like thinking negatively about yourself. So it's like negative patterns of believing about yourself and how that impacts yourself over and over. I think it's very meaningful.
That makes sense. And they
chose the word patterns.
They do. And he does do that with Genu.
Yeah.
He continually.
Well, and at the very end, you hear Bobby, you hear Mira, you hear Zoe of like these negative things that they start to like
thoughts
believe
about themselves.
themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
So I do think it's very meaningful that they use the word patterns.
Well, the deal is Rumi has patterns.
She does.
She's the head singer. She's the main voice. And apparently her dad was a demon and her mom wasn't.
I need some more info on this lore.
That's going to be the second movie.
I need more info on it.
That'll be the second movie will be a flashback movie.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That will be that would be I'd watch it.
Yeah, because they're already going to do a second one.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So Rumi can't sing anymore, and she is the main singer. So in K-pop groups, they often have different roles. So different people have different roles, and having a K-pop bias means that you have a favorite person in a K-pop band. And so to intro the like movie, they have all of these people that are being interviewed before going into the theater.
Okay, let me tell you something about this. Yeah. First of all, I didn't know this, but my Netflix I don't know how it had happened, had put it in Spanish.
Did you watch it all in Spanish?
The first part when they're interviewing them, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I thought this was Korean. Why would this be in Spanish? Is this Korean and I think it's Spanish? I had to go and Google, is this movie in Korean or English? And it said it's in English. And I'm like, no, it's not. This is so I look, and sure enough, it's in Spanish. I had to change it to English. So the first part where they're talking about all that,
yeah, so you didn't
totally
get it.
blew. No, because I was too busy worried about.
Daddy, that's hysterical. So like I was so the reason I know all of this is I watched this with my dear sweet roommate who also is named Hannah, and she is a K-pop girly pop. She is a K-drama girly, like she is into it. And she was like, "Oh, okay, so that one's the rapper, that one's the lead dancer." So like different people have different roles and have like different like things that they're good at. So Rumi is the lead singer. They typically have one or two people that are like that have the best voice. They have one or two people that are the rapper. So if you noticed in the Saja Boys, Baby was always the one that was rapping.
Saja Boys was the demon.
And guess what Saja means?
What? I didn't even look it up.
It's like the Grim Reaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Depending
funny.
on like how it's the Korean version of the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Isn't that hysterical?
That is hysterical.
So the music in this is phenomenal.
The music is so good.
I honestly am like,
so good.
Do I need to change one of my songs on the
thought
summer
about
CD
it too on the summer
add
CD.
A K-pop Demon Hunters song to the
I
summer
thought
CD?
about that. I was like, maybe I should just surprise Hannah and put one on there without her knowing it.
I have had Golden stuck in my head all day today.
The songs were really good. They had meaning and words. They meant something. So the songs weren't just arbitrarily there. They did have a message to say in the songs. I was surprised at how good it was. I was surprised that I liked all three characters of the girl band. They were three completely different, but completely great characters. Okay, so the animation is like sort of like really good high animation, and then all of a sudden it gets chibi or something like crazy, like you're looking at the eyeballs
got
and the corn, and then the abs popping out.
And their faces goes when they're crying, and
yes, it looks at that moment. It looks like I'm watching the Teen Titans Go almost. At one point, but that's rare. It doesn't happen a lot. It's just on. They use it
really to add like emphasis, and they don't use it too much. I feel like they use it an appropriate amount.
Exactly, I agree with that 100%. It was weird for me the relationship that they were trying to build between
Rumi and Ginu.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
You wanted the guy to turn. But he really was a booger to his mom and sister.
Yeah. He was not a good man.
No. But he did. You're right. He helped her. He gave them, he gave her his soul, I guess.
He sacrificed, I think, because when they create their weapons, if you watch them, they're like pulling at the Hunmoon. So they like are creating weapons in space. And so I think he like sacrificed himself to like give her because her weapon changed. Did you notice that when he?
I didn't pay attention.
Her sword changed. It changed shape when he did that. And I think that's really the thing that I think is just so meaningful about this movie is how the voices we allowed to speak to us and the things we choose to believe about ourselves, how they impact how we relate to ourselves and how we relate to people.
Yeah.
And how we engage with the world. Again, I think patterns instead of marks.
Yeah,
I do think
sense.
that using that word was like really meaningful. Man, broke my heart that they were all like at the very end, that they were all like zombies.
Yeah, they were basically, everyone was getting sucked in. They were getting sucked in to the lies that the bad guy was telling them through the music of Saja Boy.
That Idol song though is a bop.
I have
that
to go
song
back and
is,
listen to it.
it's catchy. It's bad. Like if you listen to the words, I'm like, oh, ha, ha, ha. But it is catchy. The
And
song that
tragic.
they
What was it?
take down,
Takedown. Yeah.
that's a bop.
Yeah. That was good
But
too.
also it's very like I think that so much of it is like very meaningful that like the way to like spread joy and hope is not to be hateful.
The way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing real
Singing
loud
loud,
for all to hear.
The song "Free," the lyrics in it, were so good. Like when the 3-part harmony, when the girly pops all come back together. And
Did you
Ruby's
watch
like,
through
"No, I
the?
can't
Did you
myself."
watch through the credits?
Is there something at the very end?
No, it's the girls,
Yeah,
the real
twice.
people singing.
Yeah, so that is
And
like
talk.
the most famous Korean girls group, like K-pop girly pop group
Okay, I didn't know
ever.
who they were.
They're
I don't
called
know who they are.
Twice.
Gotcha.
Because I was watching it and that started happening, and Hannah was like, "Is that Twice?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe." And it was.
Yeah.
I think something that I noticed, and that I think that they'll talk about in second movie, is that the Hunmoon was iridescent. The Hunmoon was not gold. Did you notice that?
No, I can't tell the difference.
Oh well, it was different. So her marks shifted to be like kind of rainbowy
Oh, okay.
at the end, and so when the Hunmoon was established, it was not gold. It was like the iridescent rainbow.
Okay.
So I'm
All right,
wondering
well.
if that means that part of that if like demons that are trying to like better themselves will be able to
That's very biblical.
like, but you know what I mean?
I know
Like,
what you mean.
I think
Yeah.
that there are, and man, the scene at the tree with her like aunt.
Yeah, that's just mean. That's just
Oh man,
that wasn't her aunt. That wasn't her aunt. I don't think it was her aunt.
it wasn't
I think
her
that
aunt. It was
just
her caregiver after her mother passed away.
correct. No blood relation. I don't think.
No,
She had bad advice.
She was not good. It was
No.
hide
It's like,
your fear to be
hide
strong.
who you are. Don't cry out loud. Keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. It was basically don't tell people who you are.
What
Don't be who you are. That was crazy. I
what
thought,
age do you think for this movie, Dad?
Middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah.
Do you think
Upper middle school is what I would feel. I mean,
really upper middle school? You don't think like 10?
I'm an old fart. And I mean, there is a lot. If you're going to watch that, then you need to, there's a lot of stuff about demons and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So that needs to be, it depends, I wouldn't have let you watch it.
Really?
No, not with the demons and all that kind of stuff. I mean, shoot, we didn't let you watch Wizards of Waverly Place. So,
Magic.
magic. And same thing with
even
demons.
with
So,
even with like the themes of
here's
like
the deal.
forgiveness and learning to like speak kindly
I
to
get
yourself.
that.
And
I get that. But I think for me, if I, as a parent, now people have different views and that's
Yeah.
fine. You do you. Me, I would want to make sure that my child has a firm grasp on what my belief system is,
yeah.
what I believe is good and bad,
Yeah.
what I believe in demons and
Yeah.
angels.
I think
And
if
I
it-
would want to have that conversation. So
If it had been called Monster Hunters, would you have a different opinion?
it depends.
Yeah.
Maybe if there were monsters, I don't know. That depends. I'd have to watch it because there are a lot of monster stuff out there I still wouldn't let kids watch.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I think that if parents want to show it to young kids like that, they should watch it first.
Watch it
'cause
together, yeah.
they're gonna like it anyway, and then they'll give them a heads up on the music.
Yeah.
And then you can have those discussions as the movie progresses if you think
Yeah.
it's necessary. But yeah, I would say, depending upon who your parents are, I'm sure somebody's going to be fine with that. But then, then again, there are people that let them watch that terrible Jurassic Park cartoon too. So
Jurassic Park cartoon.
it was horrible.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Those camp counselors should be fired.
Yeah, but I mean, and I think that's the things that the Netflix comic cartoon movies that they've had come out. There are things in there that I think parents, especially believer parents, should watch first.
Yeah, should be on guard about.
So that they can talk about that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I thought this
fair
was
enough.
great. I give it 5 Gangnam Styles. Easy.
5 Gangnam Styles. Absolutely not. You're funny. I love you so
Why
much.
not? Why
No,
wouldn't I give it 5
you're
Gangnam
being
Styles?
silly, Willy. I would
No,
give it
that's the only
5.
Korean singer I know. So
That's so funny. I would give it 5 tiny hats on a spooky bird.
oh, I would, yes, 5 weird looking blue cats.
5 weird look. Do you? Okay, I didn't know this either. But
The cat
there is
character is so good.
the cat,
and
the
the bird
tiger,
is.
the tiger
Why
and
does
the
the cat
bird.
have a, why does your bird have a hat?
Hat. Yeah, I made it for the tiger, but the bird keeps stealing it.
Yeah.
I want a giant stuffy of that tiger with the creepy
That
eyeballs.
is so cool.
I want a creepy stuffy of that spooky little tiger.
He's just so calm. You think he's going to be mean when he first comes out. He's like,
he just
"Arr."
rises
But
up.
then he just like, you're like, what's he doing? He's trying to set
just
the
trying
plant
to
up.
put the flower pot back.
Flower back up.
He's such a cute boy. He's such
Yeah.
a good boy.
I forgot about that. The bird,
Well-
the creepy looking 3-eyed bird on one side of its face, and the cat looked like a giant blue Cheshire cat almost.
So that is that's folklore and traditional Korean art.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I watched a cool Instagram video about it. I wish I had saved it because it was interesting.
Yes, I love the movie. I hate to admit it. I was like, I finished going.
You were gonna like it.
That was surprisingly good. I enjoyed it. I thought the music was good. And I'm an old fart. I think that people, I can't imagine because it hasn't been popping up on any of my stuff, but I don't, my stuff's all comics and stuff like that. But it's surprising that I haven't heard people talk about it more in my nerd circles. But I haven't been in my nerd circles in a while. So
Yeah. And it is, I think it's pretty viral right now. Like
is it?
sounds of it.
Well, good.
Just because it's very like tropey to like K-dramas and K-pop
Right.
and
there
things
are
like that.
A lot of people that love those.
There's a lot of people that love it. There are a lot of people that are really into it. People are dancing, are like learning the choreography and doing
Nice.
like dance
That's
videos
fun.
from it,
That's
which is
fun.
what people do for like K-pop music videos in general.
Oh, I didn't know.
So it's like hit a niche market that I think is interesting. Also, man, the message I just think is so beautiful.
Okay. We're pro it. We will watch the sequel when it comes out.
You know I will. I'll be there with bells on.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to have my long ponytail by then.
You're gonna have are you gonna have the braid? Did you
Yes,
see that
100
her mom had the braid?
Hey, what? No, I didn't pay attention.
Her mama had a long braid, and so she did her hair like her mama, which I
Gotcha.
thought was cutie. Anyways, friends, thanks for hanging out with us and for listening to us talk about honestly an excellent movie, and chit chat about all
good.
of our other favorite things. Hey, if you loved our intro music, that was composed and performed by Brockwell Nason. You can listen to him anywhere you listen to music. I would recommend downloading his album. Our art was made by my dear sweet brother. Thank you for doing that for us, Nate, and Microsoft Paint. Multi-talented king. If you're in the
Even though he says
Newport area,
my beard is much wider now.
yeah, these things are
Yeah, are
strip on
getting
the
white.
side is gone. It's almost gone.
They're still there.
Not quite.
Go ahead. If you're in the Newport, Fort Thomas
yeah,
area,
you
go check out
should.
him when he's in plays and stuff.
Yeah, he's in plays all the time. I edit and upload our podcast. Dad takes care of our YouTube page, and we are thankful for
really.
you to hang out with us.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Until next time, we will
Catch
you on the flippity flop.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
friends.